entered the world as lightning split the sky, a storm not just of nature, but of destiny. The year was 1856, and in a small village nestled in the Balkans, a child was born into a world barely lit by candlelight, yet destined to speak in the language of electricity. They say he was born at midnight, but the storm outside raged like something ancient and alive. Some called it a bad omen, but to his mother it was a sign, not of darkness, but of light. That child was Nikola Tesla. From the beginning, he belonged to two worlds, one rooted in the past, faith, tradition, and myth, the other whispering promises of things yet to be imagined. As the meadows of Smiljan stretched under a fog-laced sky, young Nikola ran through the grass, arms outstretched, chasing the electricity that danced in the air. He was raised in the tension between hand-wrought tools and sacred texts. His mother, Juka, crafted devices with a mind for elegant function. His father, Milutin, spoke in sermons, words from the soul. But Nikola, he listened for patterns beneath the silence. As a boy, he saw what others couldn't, not with his eyes, but with some deeper sense. Visions, they called them. Blinding flashes of images that arrived without warning. Spirals of fire, spinning mechanisms, glowing halos of unseen force. Some said it was madness, but for Tesla, it was the only clarity that ever truly existed. In classrooms, while others saw numbers, he saw motion. While others memorized formulas, he felt vibrations. And yet, brilliance was not without loss. His older brother, Dane, the golden child, died suddenly, tragically. And with him went something inside Nikola. A silence followed, one that would drive him forever to prove that he too was worthy, that he could fill the void. He turned inward, to books, to thought, to isolation. Every volume he read became a universe unto itself. Every equation, a map to a realm untouched by human hands. At the Technical University in Graz, he encountered a machine, the Gram Dynamo. It generated power by brute force. But Tesla didn't just see a generator. He saw its inverse. A motor, one that danced instead of shoved. A machine that flowed instead of fought. In the dirt outside the lab, he traced its shape. Not with certainty, but with faith. Rhythm instead of resistance. Alternating current. It would change the world, though the world wasn't ready yet. His path wasn't straight. Genius rarely walks in lines. He dropped out, fell ill, drifted through cities, slept cold beneath winter skies. He was forgotten by many, but his dream pulsed on like a heartbeat in the dark. Then came a choice. With barely enough money to eat and only a letter of introduction to his name, Tesla boarded a steamship bound for America. Behind him, a continent of shadows. Ahead, the raw, electric promise of the new world. He didn't come for riches or glory. He came because he knew something the rest of the world had yet to see. He came to build the future. And in his mind, long before the coils were wound, before the towers rose, he already saw it. A planet lit not by fire, but by invisible force. A world humming with energy, free, clean, and unchained. But to reach it, he would first have to survive the men who feared the light.